shadow and the smoke in your eyes. I am the ghost that hides in the night.
Yes, before I start this episode of Epic Island Battle, I want to give a big thanks and a big shout out to Angela Goodman for the fight scene that you will witness after the analysis. So stay tuned after the analysis for the fight scene. Stay tuned after to hear the explanation. So shout out to Angela Goodman. Down to business. Hello and welcome, ladies, gentlemen, viewers from all around the world and all freaking ages, to the next episode of Epic Island Battle Tournament. We got Stewie Griffin from Family Guy versus Freddy Fazbear from Five Nights at Freddy's. And yes, I will be including Stewie from the Family Guy Star Wars parodies, the parody Family Guy Star Wars that came out. So all that being said, without further ado, let's get down to business. So I say we go ahead and start off with Stewie himself, Peter and Lois's youngest child. You see, Stewie technically started off being evil, had evil intentions technically. However, it is shown in newer episodes and seasons he has mellowed out. Heck, even Brian called him out on it. But I say we get down to it and see where he's going to stack up in all this, what he's going to bring to the table. Starting with this, the most obvious. Stewie is a genius, folks. Heck, for example, to show you how much of a genius he actually is, just take a look at this. He created a freaking time machine, for starters, folks. And after time traveling in the time machine, he has a way to get back and to get to other places with his teleportation pad that allows him to time travel as well. He's invented and created different types of laser guns. He even technically has an evil brother, folks, Bertram, who is basically comparable to Stewie as far as fighting ability and his IQ, and Stewie's actually taken this guy Bertram down for the count before. Now Stewie is very, very ruthless, as shown when he beat the crap out of Brian when Brian owed him some money. Oh yeah, he beat the living crap out of Brian. I'm sure you all seen. He's actually trained in hand-to-hand combat. And as I mentioned in the beginning, yes, he did play Darth Vader, showing us that he can use the Force, and he is trained with a lightsaber. And yes, only shows in the 3 parodies. However, it does show us that he can use the Force and that he is trained with a lightsaber, folks. But as impressive, as intelligent as Stewie is, he is still a baby, and he's shown and proven that many, many times on Family Guy that he is still just a baby. And he has killed Diane Simmons before, when Diane Simmons was going to kill Lois. Speaking of Lois, he has tried to kill Lois on many occasions. So altogether, folks, Stewie is a genius. He has many inventions. He created a time machine, a teleportation pad that lets him, you guessed it, teleport and time travel. He knows hand-to-hand combat. He's beat the crap out of Brian. But at the end of the day, he is still a baby, even though he does know how to use a lightsaber and use the Force. I think we'll move on down the line to Freddy from Five Nights at Freddy himself. Oh yes, Freddy, the animatronic bear from Five Nights at Freddy's. He gets possessed by an evil spirit at night and roams around and kills people until 6 a.m. in the morning. So I'll say we get down to it and see what he's going to bring to the table and where he's going to stack up in all this. Starting with the obvious, his mouth and jaws are strong enough to crush a human head. Wow, that's some Mortal Kombat fatality stuff right there, folks. Freddy himself is pretty durable, being made out of pretty heavy metals, folks. Pretty heavy types of metal materials, you might say, making him pretty durable. He's actually pretty sneaky, folks, hiding in the shadows, lurking around, pretty stealthy, usually sneaking up on his foes and taking care of business, you might say. He also has a form, folks, known as Nightmare Freddy, which isn't a physical form, it's more of a mental state, a mental kind of form, and it makes his foes or opponents hallucinate, throwing them off guard, making them hallucinate, allowing him to go in for the kill. He can also now teleport short distances. Yeah, Freddy himself is actually teleporting short distances, folks. He usually uses his psychic-like abilities and his mental tactics to basically scare the living crap out of his opponent and mentally torture them before he physically kills them or cracks their head open, which, yeah, physically would kill them. Now, Freddy himself is around 36 to 38 years old, meaning he does have that many years of experience, but his biggest problem is this, folks. He still is already broken down. He's already technically a broken down animatronic. That's his biggest weakness and his biggest problem. But altogether, folks, Freddy is an animatronic bear. He's durable, very strong in his own right, strong enough to crack open human skulls. He has his Nightmare Freddy form. He can teleport short distances, but he is broken down. But at the same time, he does have 36 to 38 years of experience under his belt. But does he have what it takes to take on Stewie Griffin? Well, let's find out. Well, looks like Stewie Griffin won this Epic Island Battle tournament round. But before I tell you why, I want to give another big thanks and a big shout out to Angela Goodman for that pretty cool, really cool fight scene you witnessed. Go over to her channel and subscribe if you liked what you see. You want to see more cool fights like that, more loony fight scenes, go check them out. Shout out to Angela Goodman, down to business. So yeah, reasons why Stewie beat Freddy. To be fair, Freddy is he's definitely physically dominant to Stewie, and he's more durable starting off, yes. Starting off, Freddy is definitely stronger and definitely more durable. That's for sure. But that's about the only advantage he has starting off. You see, Stewie actually carries something with him that can change the outcome at any given moment. That's his teleportation pad that allows him to time travel. There's so much he can do with that. He can literally travel and get a lightsaber. As I mentioned, he can use a lightsaber. And yeah, that would easily slice through Freddy. Quite easily, folks. Heck, he could even time travel back far enough, folks, to make it before Freddy was even created. The actual animatronic bear himself, before he was even thought of. Stewie could do that. Move over to, intelligence and experience and all that. Freddy is definitely older, 36 years of experience. Stewie is a baby. However, the intelligence gap is very wide. Stewie definitely outclasses as far as intelligence and strategic in battle, as shown in a couple good episodes of Family Guy. And yeah, Stewie himself does have combat training under his belt. And yeah, Freddy can teleport short distances. However, you look at Stewie, as I mentioned, he can teleport too into different timelines, different time frames, and change the outcome of certain things. So all this being said, folks, the winner of this Epic Island Battle tournament round is Stewie Griffin. Simply put, due to his intelligence, his inventions, his combat experience, all that good stuff, he definitely beats Freddy Fazbear. Hope you enjoyed this for what it actually was. Stay tuned later. I'll be releasing the trailer to the next fight. As always, have a great one. Peace.